morning, family. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I thought maybe I'd come on here and tell you a few reasons why you should buy my new book. Yep, I haven't spoke much about the book lately. And yeah, I was thinking about I was actually gonna record a couple of short form videos yesterday, speaking to basically stop complaining about your job. Stop complaining about your job if you're not gonna do anything about it. I learned that a long time ago. There's no point of complaining about your job if you are not going to do something about it. Imagine going to your job every single day. You hate it, it drives you nuts, and all you do is complain about the job, but you're not doing anything to change it or transition. And that has to be misery. You feel me? So I just wanted to encourage you all, stop complaining about your job. Just if it's time to go, it's time to go. You feel me? And also, if you are looking for an opportunity or an opportunity within your job, wherever you work at, or whether it's raise, whether it's promotion, whatever it is, don't despise where you are. One, don't despise where you are. Don't complain about them moving you to a different department or whatever it is, because your your opportunity may come in the place where you don't want to be. Your promotion or your raise can come in a place where you don't want to be. So if they move you at your job to help out in another department, embrace that. Embrace that. We have to stop complaining about this stuff at our jobs. And I get it. It sucks. It does. But like I always say, if you're not willing to do anything to change it, there's really no point of complaining about it. I'm actually here today to, good morning, y'all. I'm here right now because I want to tell you a few reasons why you should buy my book right now. For one, you can purchase it now on Amazon, and you'll get that free down. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's not free. You can get the download right now. You don't have to wait until tomorrow. You don't have to wait until the book ships out. It's an ebook. It's only $9.99. It is a sure investment. It is a sure investment for sure. But the name of it is Show Up Different to the Workplace, Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career. All right, so for my individuals who just can't seem to stay focused, always distracted, just can't seem to just really gain momentum, because the moment you really lock in and really gain ground, you start to veer off because you're starting to lose focus and getting distracted. When it comes down to distractions, there are external distractions and internal distractions. External distractions, what I call, is things outside of yourself, just say family events, friends inviting you somewhere, things of that nature, right? And then internal distractions are cell phones, TVs, family. Obviously, we have responsibilities or whatever. So you get what I'm saying. So that's one reason why you should buy the book, because I actually speak about that in chapter 1. Chef Key, that's your name? Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong. What is going on here? Sheesh. Feel like it was a really bad accident with Chuck. Man, it sucks. Alright, so in chapter 1 of Show Up Different to the Workplace, Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career, it will like basically teach you how to stay focused. I mean, because a lot of times, like, we find ourselves like, dang man, why can't I just be consistent? Why it seem like one minute I'm this and the next minute I'm that? You know, like, we don't know what the root cause of it is. You know what I'm saying? Let alone, you know, how to fix it. So in chapter 1 of Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide will inform you on what are internal and external distractions. It'll help you how to stay focused, how to stay consistent, and how to gain momentum in doing whatever it is that you're pursuing and what you're trying to do. What's up? Good morning, everyone who's coming in right now. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope all is well. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not here promoting my book, but I am here to tell you why you should buy the book. Feel me? EJ Ryder, if y'all don't mind, please share this video out. Let's reach your people. Can we reach your people? So another reason why you should buy the book is, again, like I said, you can go on Amazon right now. The link to Amazon where you can purchase the book is in the description of this live. All right. Again, it's an ebook. It's an ebook, so you can get it immediately. And the cool thing about this book is there are tangible things you can start applying today, and you can start differently today. Like today. Like right now. You feel me? One of them being your routine. You find yourself always waking up in the morning and running late for work. It sucks. Stressed out, overwhelmed, because it's like, for one, you don't even want to get up and go to your job. Two, like, you lay in the bed at the last minute, and then like, I guess I'll go ahead and get up. Then now you're frustrated and upset because not only because you have to go to a job that you don't want to go to, but now because you're overwhelmed and stressed out because now you're running late. Why? Because you chose to lay in the bed too long or scrolling on your phone. Distraction. We talk about that in chapter 1 of the Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide. Alright. And then whenever you wake up, like, it's like you all over the place. Now mind you, everyone have a routine. Everyone have a routine. There's things that we do when we wake up in the morning and just do without even having to think about it. Everyone have a routine. But what I came to learn is not everyone have a routine that serves them. Can you imagine creating a routine for yourself to where you include daily practices and habits, you include like the things that you must do that's going to help you achieve your goals? Like, can you imagine having a routine like that? As long as you know what that is, you can just wake up, get to the routine, and do everything that's in that's on your task and to-do list, and it'll be, you would accomplish it over time. And not only that, by being consistent in obeying your routine, like by default, by default, you'll learn how to be disciplined. You'll learn how to be disciplined. A lot of us don't have discipline. All you have to do is just get up and do the routine that you create for yourself. And you do that like you would develop discipline naturally. You'll also learn how to be structured. Like if one of you guys be like, okay, look, check this out. This is what we doing tomorrow at this time, at this location. Even if it's multiple things, what I'll do is, because it's through God showing me how to create my morning routine 7 years ago, I'll just like, I get the timeline, what are the timelines, basically where we're going to be, all these different type of things, and I'll process it in my head, and boom, I got it. I already know what I need to do, what time I need to do it, what time I need to leave, and all these different things. And that's what you'll learn in chapter 2 of Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career. You'll learn how to organize, structure, and schedule your morning routine. And the cool thing about it is, like, inside of there are, like, I don't know how many tips and strategies that I put in there. Like, how many of you all get on, like, you leave home, you already running late. Let's get back to that. You're already running late to work or whatever your morning commute is. You turn to get on the freeway only to see that it is bumper to bumper traffic. So where you looked at like, oh, I only work 20 minutes away, and you leave in 22 minutes before you have to be at work, or I got a little 2 minute cushion, that is out the window at this point. So then I share a couple of strategies in helping you how to avoid all of that as well. And the number one rule to make sure that you don't become subjected to that is 30 minutes. Give yourself a 30-minute window to make it to work. Talk about this in the book. If you plan your trip to where you make it to work or wherever your morning commute is, where you will arrive 30 minutes early, if you run into any traffic, if you have a blowout, you need to stop and get gas, which I'll speak about gas and all that, doing that the night before, like different tips and strategies like that. You know what I mean? Like to help you wake up and like position yourself to win and conquer your day. I call it the Conquer Success Routine, right? But then, like, if you encounter anything on the way to work by you having that 30-minute window, you will guarantee to make it to work on time or wherever you're going in the morning on time. Why? Because you followed the 30-minute rule. Make it to your destination, wherever that is, 30 minutes early. Some of you, your boss be on your head because you're always running late. Like some of you may be on your final warning because of your tardies. Like, this would prevent all of this. And again, that's in chapter 2 of my new book that I am encouraging you all to purchase. Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career. You might be like, dude, man, like I don't want to have to wait for it. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you mentioned that. You don't have to wait for it. Just go to the description in the link of this. Just go to the description in the go to the link in the description of this live, and you can purchase the book now, and you get the download right now. You don't have to wait. You feel me? You can go ahead and dive in on this. It's evil. All right. Now, another thing, man, this is critical. Where the man himself, in his word, Habakkuk 2:2 says, "Write the vision and make it plain." All right. How many of you all have a plan for your life? How many of you all spend time in the future of your life? How many of you all like really have a roadmap to that's going to get you from where you are now to where you're trying to get to in life? Well, good news. In chapter 3 of Show Up Different to the Workplace and Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career, my new book that I released, that you can purchase on Amazon and get your download copy now. In chapter 3, I walk you through a 5-step process and how to hold on for a second. My bad. And how to tap into your future, see what that looks like, and also create a step-by-step plan and how to manifest your dreams, vision, and your dreams, ideas, and vision. Like, I'm serious. So the first one, okay, since you asked, I have no problem with it. So step 1 is brainstorm and visualize. Brainstorm and visualize. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Well, in order to get somewhere, you have to know where you're going. Like when it comes down to planning and like planning and preparing for your future, you have to know what that looks like, right? So God gives each and every one of us dreams and our visions. All right. Why? Because Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to bring you hope in the future." So with that being said, what he revealed to us pertaining to our life in the future, it comes in the form of dreams, visions, and ideas, or ideas. So the plans, like, we don't know why we're here, we don't know what we're supposed to be doing, like, and all this different type of stuff. Like, God have a blueprint for our life. You buy a car, have a manual in there. You buy something to put together, there's a manual in there. Everything that you buy, it comes with a manual, right? Um, which the manufacturer put it in there. So guess what? We have a manual to our life. Only God knows what that blueprint is. So as He began to reveal dreams, visions, and ideas to us, and especially if we are submitted and surrendered, like my life is not my own, I'm here to please you, and whatever it is that you need me to do, like he don't mind revealing to us what our future life look like, because it has everything to do with what he want us to do, why he created us. You feel me? So with the dreams, visions, and our ideas, like we have to we have to visualize, spend time in the future. We have to spend time in that dream. We have to spend time in that visualization. Like, and brainstorming the idea. So like we see what it looks like, and then step 2, we write down what we see in the dream and our vision. with the ideas that he give us, like we brainstorm on the ideas, and then as we are in his presence and we're like visualizing and brainstorming, like he give us more ideas to add to it. He gives us more visions to add to it. So as we are spending time in our future, in the dreams, the visions, and brainstorming the ideas, when he give us more, then we are to write more. That's why step 2 is write it down. It don't have to be in a step by step format. Actually, it's kind of simple. Like, so just look at it like this, right? Like you have your phone, or if you one who like still big on writing, what you can do is, like, as you are visualizing, brainstorming, and with the dreams, visions, and ideas while you are at work, whatever come to mind, boom, write it down real quick, put it in your pocket, keep it moving. Continue on visualizing and brainstorming if you can, because more will come to you, and boom, write it down. So if you do this over the course of a week, Monday to Saturday, you ready to sit down with all that you have written out from your dreams, visions, and ideas. And now, like, you can go before God, and like, allow him to reveal, ask him to reveal more to you, and what this, like, um like ask him how would he have you to construct a plan. All right, makes sense? Does this make sense? So that's why it's important for us to write it down, because we have so many thoughts, like, throughout the day. We're gonna forget something, so write it down real quick. So do this every single day. It don't take a lot of time. A couple seconds to write it down, put it in your pocket, keep it moving. At the end of the week, then now you looking at a list of uh, goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, and perhaps a couple of steps in how to manifest, or bring your dreams, visions, or ideas to your reality. All right. So that's walking into step 3, which is prepare, in parentheses, uh, prepare in parentheses, create, construct, and no, I'm sorry, it's sort, construct, and I forgot the third one. But that's how you prepare your plan, your step by step process, and how to manifest your dream, vision, and our ideas. I'm telling you, this book, you should really go and purchase it. The name of it is Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee, Training Guide to a Successful Career. Um, the link to this book is in the description of this live, and it's an ebook, so you can get it immediately. All right, and so let me move on. And then, step 4 is basically laying a foundation, is laying a foundation for your life, and also like, you as you are preparing your future and looking at it and writing out your plan, it's like, this is where visualizing and brainstorming come in at step 4. It's like, how can you avoid certain things from happening? Like, what resources are you going to need along the way that's going to help you get closer to your future life? You get what I'm saying? So I give a whole breakdown in that as well. And then step 5, get started. It's just basically like a confirmation to let you know that you have all that it takes. and I use the scripture. I use Exodus chapter 31, uh, verse. I want to say 1 to like 7 or 8 or something like that, where God said, I have given them uh, my spirit, understanding, and wisdom and other things that's going to help them uh, participate in the artistic work pertaining to building the tabernacle. So each and every one of us have all that it takes. So yeah, that is chapter 5. I mean, no, I'm sorry, that's uh, step 5, and I'll talk about that in chapter 3 of the Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide. All right, like this is serious. Like I mean, because like as I shared before, like I lived for the weekend for like 15 plus years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Doing nothing but hanging out on the weekend. I had no plan for my life. I didn't I just cared about this weekend. That's all I cared about. So maybe you getting up, you going to work every single day, don't really have a plan for your life, and it's like it sucks. You don't really have much to look forward to. It is because you don't have a plan for your life. You don't know what you don't know what your future life look like or what you would want it to look like. So it's nothing to look forward to. So it's just like creating um, a hopeless situation for ourselves. And chapter 3 of Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide, it would help and teach you how to create a plan for your life, so like you can like really have an aim for your life and know where you're going or where you're trying to get to. You feel me? Um, and chapter 4 of Show Up Different to the Workplace and Employee Training Guide, we get to the root of these issues here. All right, because I once went to work on average. I'm looking around because I worked in the warehouse. I'm looking around like the racks, see if the supervisor coming, because I'm out way over here chopping it up with kinfolk when I'm supposed to be over here working. Attitude sucked. Like I was on some average everything when it came down to going to work. And maybe that's you because you don't want to be there. Like in chapter four of chapter 4 of Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide, um, I introduced you all to a new standard, like, and teach you how to elevate your standards, because it's like we go to work and just do what I'm just here to collect a check. Our work our work ethic reflects that. Our attitude reflects that. Our performance reflect that. Like it's just terrible. You know what I'm saying? So I introduced to you all a new standard that will help you, make you conscious and aware of your attendance, um, like taking pride in what you do. We're not talking about being prideful. Taking pride in what you do. It's like saying, like, you know what, like whenever I do something at work, it have to look a certain way. Like I want it have to look a certain way. You feel me? Like it can't be all trashed and like not organized and messy. Like that's just me. So that's just an example of an example of, you know, what elevating your standards look like. It's just taking pride in what you do, like showing up to work. And like some of y'all, I'm not passing judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like I was him. You know what I'm saying? Like I experienced all this, so that's why like the book is like extremely real. You know what I'm saying? Like because I experienced this, and God led me to write this book to help His people in the workplace who suppress, who's when I say suppress, I don't mean from a racial standpoint, but like also oppressed. It's like they hate their jobs, and I'm just here, and it feels like slavery. You know what I'm saying? But he created each and every one of us with such a bright future and plan for our life that like we get so caught up in just paying bills and going to these jobs that we hate, and it's like we like zombies. You feel me? But no, I was that person. I was. So for you who your boss always on your head. Your boss is always on your head. Is it due to your attendance? You always running late? You have a pattern. You always calling in on Fridays or on Mondays. Like it's just different things like that. Like we be like he tripping or she tripping. Well, it might be so. I mean, they might do trip. But is it something that you did that created a window for this type of energy to come at you? Because like most of the time, like I would say 95% of the time, we go to work. If we go to work, kill all that socializing, kill all that negative energy and that negative attitude. Like go to work and do what we are there for. Like show up to work. Yes, attendance, but also show up to work. Performance. Like a lot of things that like you all did, it would eliminate them. Like they know who to watch apples on. They know who they have to watch. I was him. You feel me? I was him. Really. But when it comes down to like your boss knowing that like you come to work, you have this business, like you know, you execute that hot level. They know if they need your assistance or help, whatever you're willing to do it. Like you you're not walking around with this negative energy, complaining about everything, like all this different type of stuff. Like you get your work done, like all these different type of things. You have really good attendance, really good work ethic. If you need to call off, odds are. Now you got some bosses out there though, but odds are they won't give you a hard time because they know if you called off, it's for a reason. It's not because of you. It's they not looking at a pattern that you have. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that we experience in the workplace coming from our employers is things that we create on ourselves. And it's not even worth it because it's so hard getting that jacket off our back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so hard. So that's one of the things that I speak about chapter 4 of my new book that I'm encouraging you all to go and buy real quick. And it's called Elevate Your Standards, Workplace Environment Etiquette. Elevate Your Standards, Workplace Environment Etiquette. Please forgive me, like this AC got my nose like please forgive me. So yeah, it's a really good resource. It's a really good resource for for growth and development, and as well as maturing as an individual. And obviously, we are employees in a workplace. So with that being said, like we have to grow and become the individual that's required for us to get that raise, get that promotion, elevate, or advance in the workplace or in our career in general. Okay, cool. My bad, Misha. Um, so that leads to chapter 5 and show up different to the workplace and employee training guide. And I don't know if I remember the name of chapter 5. It's I want to say it's called Become the One. Become the One. Basically, it has something to do with growing and developing personally and professionally. And that right there, like chapter 5, that joint, I introduce you all the 4A method to self improvement, right? Which is the first A is self assess. The second A is make the necessary adjustments. The third A is accept the responsibilities. And then the fourth A is take action. Man, when I tell you, like that joint, God gave me that like a couple of years ago. That joint is on point. So basically, um, in in chapter 5, I share 7 common struggles that every employee encounter in the workplace. Not being valued, being burnt out, uh, being burnt out, lack of pay, not being appreciated. Um, it's like 3 more. I don't remember what they are. So basically, just say if you're one who's trying to get promoted, or you're looking to get a raise. That's the other one. Being looked over. If you have ever been looked over at your job for a position, like we quick to say it's politics, which oftentimes it is, but we have to know God has a final say. Like if He say what it is, that's what it is. But the question is, are we prepared to take on that responsibility? For example, if we got looked over, we have to self assess. We have to self assess, right? So what are we self assessing? We have to look at our attendance. We have to look at our work ethic. Like, do we do we meet the deadlines? Do we struggle with the responsibilities that we have? Do we have a stank attitude? All these things that can counsel us, because how they look at it is, okay, why would we promote you if you're struggling with the task that you already have at hand? If you have come to work, if you have a bad understanding, a bad attitude. So this is why we have to self-assess. Appreciate that, Misha. Hey, it's a trip because like um it's serious because like we quit to like blame it on everything else or everybody else, but we don't look in the mirror. That's why it's called the 4A method to self improvement. So we self assess. Okay, what are the reasons why I got? What are the potential reasons why I got looked over? Like, and we looking in the mirror. Like, what are some things that I'm not doing right? What are some things that I'm doing wrong? Like, and that way, okay, cool. we can then accept the responsibility in these areas to improve and do better, and execute at a level to where it raises the standard to where anybody was gonna have to like bleed, sweat, and everything else to reach our standard, or reach the standard that we set, right? So then we accept the responsibilities, basically, to sum it up, to simplify it, uh, to simplify it, simply stop calling in for the smallest things. You don't get it, I'll be tired. What time do you go sleep at night? So back to the routine in chapter 2, the Conquer Success routine. Like, this will help you with that. All right. So, hold on. My wife just texted me. Hold on for a second. She want me to take the pedal out. So, um, just start showing up to work. Like, do better with our attendance if you struggle in that area. We don't know if that's what that is, but just in case, let me do better in this area, right? Like, again, if it's that stank attitude, gossiping, the negative energy, like, these are things that we can change. We can change. It's a process, but it's possible. You feel me? Like, these are some things that we should consider. And then, like, with that, it's like just taking, like, accepting the responsibility of saying, let me see. No, making the necessary adjustments. That's what the adjustments is. Whatever it is that I can improve at, I make those adjustments and do better. Pretty much, right? And then the third one, accept the responsibility. I like this one right here. So accept the responsibility is, what is that department you looking to get moved to, or what is that promotion that you want to have? What is that? Like, in what department? All right. So if you are able to, if you are able to, if you finish your work early, or make it a goal to finish your work early, do it right though, and ask your supervisor or manager, let them know, hey, I'm finished with my task or whatever. Like, do you have anything else that you need help with, or whatever it is, in whatever department, whatever it is, right? They're gonna either say yay or nay, right? If they say no, that's cool, because they see that you're a team player. They see that you are willing to serve, you're willing to help. They can count on you. Like, you're dependable. You feel me? So even if they say no and you keep asking, like, that's gonna, like, when it come down to, like, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So if they say yes, cool. Imagine if they allow you to go help and serve in a department that you want to transition to, or want to get promoted to. Can you imagine? So now you're on a mission. Yeah, you're there to serve. Can you shadow in another department? What do you mean? Um, so if they say yes, so you on a mission now. You in there. So now you need to be learning, like, if you can learn the process there in that department. If you can learn, like, uh, the to dos, the tasks to get things done in a effective and efficient time. Because, see, the thing is, they also look at skills, they also look at experience, and they look at sometimes degree, depending on what it is, right? But if you had a skill set and the experience, sometimes they'll just overlook the degree. Now, know this though. Again, if God needs you here or there, then none of that will matter. But the thing is, like, if this is what you're trying to do, this is how you set yourself up or put yourself in position to be the one the next go around. So now, because you're helping out in this department, now you learning the processes and procedures. You learning like the tasks. You learning the operation and everything, right? So now, whenever it come down to another position coming open, guess who? One of the first people gonna come to mind? You. Why? Basically, what I just told you. So that's what accepting the responsibility look like. Does that make sense? That's what accepting the responsibility look like. So now we have this. Now we have that understanding, right? Boom. Now tomorrow, take action. Get on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, like this is just, that was just an example. And this is exactly what I specify in the book pertaining to being looked over. Same thing with pay increase. Like, I speak to that. Um, Being picked on, like I speak to all of this stuff. And again, like I said before, like these are things that you can start applying today. It's not one of them type of books where like you have to like read and read and read and read, and then like uh like, oh, that's some good information. But it's not something that you can apply now. Like, it's like you can literally apply pretty much everything that I done shared. We at chapter 5. It's 7 chapters. We at chapter 5 right now. Like, I've shared from chapter 1 to chapter 5 tangible things that you can apply, like right now. I'm excited because it's like, I mean, I'm excited. Look, God have a plan for your life. I got to throw this in. Like, I dropped out in ninth grade. I felt like I was always dumb because people used to scorn me, and I believed, like, like that I was the dumb one based on what, close friends and a cousin or two would say. I believed it. So self-esteem was low, low confidence, and all these things. But when God have a plan for your life, and this book that I'm talking about, this is part one of a 5-book series. I'm planning for um, the second one to come out later on this year, and it's for management, and it's basically how to create a growing and help. I can't. You ask too many questions. I can't disclose all of that right now. You feel me? And one would be about communication and like, yeah. Um, so all glory to God. It's just what it is. So remember, I just said a minute ago, having the ability, you have all that it takes. So yeah. Oh yeah, I left out something. Accepting the responsibilities. Guess what? You have the experience. You have the experience and the skill set and the knowledge now. And you know what? You be like, well, what if they still don't pick me? That's cool, no problems. Maybe it's not God's will for you to be promoted there, but guess what you have done though? Because you put yourself through the 4A method to self improvement, now you've grown, you developed, like you became the individual who God needs you to be for where He's taking you. You learn some new skills, you gain more experience. So, where what you gained from going through that or doing that, guess what? You can take that and go somewhere else. And like this, like you can put that on your resume. So where they didn't value or maybe didn't need you at that time, guess what? Somewhere else, they may need you. And that may look like a raise. That may look like a promotion. You feel me? Um, so, and also, so that is in chapter 5 of Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career, which the link is in the description of this live. It's an ebook you can go and purchase now and get the download immediately. Um, and what else? Also in chapter 5, when it comes down to achieving goals, like we have to know that when it comes down to achieving goals, there are some key elements within us that help us do these things. All right, it's where we place our energy and our focus in. Right, it's consistency, it's discipline, it's key different things. It's a few key things that if we do this, whatever the goals that we have set for ourselves back in chapter 2 or chapter 3 of the Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide, like in chapter 1, like how not to be distracted and being consistent and gaining momentum. All these things will help us to achieve the goals that we set for ourselves, especially now that we've learned how to create a step-by-step plan and how to achieve our goals. And also in chapter 5, I speak to it is, man, I could do this all day. Hold on real quick. I need to get out real quick. I'm gonna share some more with you guys. Hold on, give me a second though. So also in chapter 5, so I told you guys about the Conquer Success routine in chapter 2, right? Well, organizing, instruction, and scheduling your morning routine. That's phase 1 of the Conquer Success routine. That's the foundation part of it. I kept her separate for a reason, so you won't get overwhelmed trying to do everything together. So by the time you get to chapter 5, you already have your morning routine. You can build upon it. Rah. Senor, what's down? Ew.
Took him outside like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ew. Yo, brother, what I tell you about waking up, getting on your tablet, man? You read? Hey, get out of there. Have you read Proverbs chapter 3 yet? You ain't called me and asked me to read the Bible yet, though, have you? Where you go? Have you? I said, what's y'all? So, little fella, have you already ate? Huh? You haven't ate? You just got right on tablet, huh? Give me a couple minutes, I'll be back. So also in chapter 5, it's foundational health goals, right? So you just say you have your morning routine. You have your morning routine down pat, right? So now you like, man, I wanna grow in my relationship with Christ. I want to get serious about my relationship with God, right? So when it come down, Barry, no, hey. So when it come down to foundational health goals, there are 4: spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. So So the number one, or most important one, is our spiritual goal. Come here. Hey, Bear, come here. Go, go. Is our most important one is our spiritual goal. Hey, get over here. Go. Is our spiritual goals, right? I'm sorry, is our spiritual health. And then next is our mental health, then our emotional health, and our physical health. So in there, I'll break all that down and I also teach you how to include that in your morning routine. You might be like, it is impossible for me to do all this extra stuff in the morning when I first wake up. That's the whole point of having your Conquer Success routine, your morning routine down packed, because now you're going to add to this routine. So whatever your goals are, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, personally, whatever it is, no, no, whatever it is, you can. That's why it's called. Hey, get over here. Sit, sit, stay, go away. Whatever your goals are, that's why it's called a Conquer Success routine, because you put basically everything that you need to do to achieve your goals. You put those daily tasks and habits and practices in your routine. So as you do it, you ain't got a choice. You don't have no choice but to achieve your goals. But you had to go and read more about that. So, and that's in chapter 5. And chapter 6 is, I don't remember what's in chapter 6. Chapter 7, I'll speak about, um, no, I do know what's in chapter 6. No, chapter 7, I'll speak about like basically how to balance um, your friendships and, your social life and stuff like that. Because oftentimes, like, we don't know how to create that balance. You know what I'm saying? And like, do I go for my future, or do I make my relationships my main priority, my friendship my main priority? So I just share a personal story with myself that where I had to learn, and I just give insight from there that would help you kind of you know to show you how to do it, because ultimately, like, sometimes, like, we choose relationships over going after our future, and then that relationship ends, and it's like, man, I should have did this, I should have did that. So I'll speak to that as well. And um I'm just pretty much summarizing everything, but yeah, you should go and get the book. It's like really tangible things that you guys can apply today, like really, really practical things that you can apply today, that will help you get going in the direction of your future life that you truly deserve. And so, as it's called, show up different to the workplace, obviously, with the things that's in there. It has everything to do with who you are, you becoming a better version of yourself, you yourself elevating your standards, you yourself, you know, uh, making decisions, intentional decisions that's going to help you get to where you deserve to be. You make sense? Um, so when you do these things, you begin to grow, develop, and learn and mature as a person. So as you are showing up to work differently, like, you're putting yourself to not only become successful in your profession, but also in your personal life, because we try to go after things and have things, but we are not the individual who we must to be able um, to steward those responsibilities, manage those responsibilities well. So where we feel like we deserve it, we probably do, but too much is given, much is required. You feel what I'm saying? So when we when we intentionally go through a process, um, intentionally go through a process that we must go through with these things that I talk about in the book, like naturally you will become the individual that you must be to have a successful career. Make sense? And it's not one of them type of deals where they gave you a shot and then you blew it. No, you'll be well prepared and ready, positioned and equipped for whatever opportunities that comes your way. Why? Because you are now the person that's required to be able to handle and maintain the responsibilities that will be set before you, that you will be entrusted with. Does that make sense? So, but anyway, go and see for yourself. Again, the link where you can purchase on Amazon is in the description of this live. Share this live out. Um, go check it out on Amazon and read some things that that I kind of like spoke about the book, and also go and purchase that thing instead of going out and hanging out. I get it. Today, Friday, you had plans. Did you have plans last Friday? Friday before that? Friday before that? Friday before that? My point is, like I said a minute ago, like I lived for the weekend for like 15 plus years of my life. It wasn't until I got a family I was exposed for the many years and not doing anything, not making progress, not accomplishing nothing. So I brought them into my mess because all I wanted to do is kick it. All I wanted to do was kick it, hang out with my partners, drinking and doing things I ain't had no business doing. You feel me? Here it is. I'll be 43 in a few months. I'll be 43 in a few months, and decisions that I'm making now, it's it's to fix past decisions that I made. You feel me? So um, it's okay to miss this weekend. It's okay not to go out. It's okay not to do different things, especially if you know that you're not where you want to be and where you deserve to be in your life. Like that's not even trade. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and have a blast this weekend, and but you not where you want to be, and then like Monday you go back to work. You wake up Monday morning, it's like I gotta go back to this place. That's what we do weekend out, weekend and weekend out. Then Monday come top of the week, it's like, man, I hate this place. But we not doing anything to change it. We rather on the weekends go let our hair down and drink and party the week off because it sucked, and it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna, and I ain't mad, I'm not mad at it, but we have to do this every weekend. So how many weekends have you done this, and how much has changed, or what have changed beneficially for you, maybe in that moment, because it's like you getting jicky, or you whatever it is you're doing to take your mind off of it, but you still faced with that reality Monday. So exactly how did kicking it on weekend, letting your hair down and doing whatever to decompress from the week, how has that helped you come Monday, come Tuesday, come next week? How have that helped you? That's my point. So if we don't start making different decisions, start being intentional about the decisions that we make, then we can expect the same results week after week, month after month, year after year after year after year. So it's just my encouragement to you, like, and I'm speaking from personal experience. So what's in this book that I'm hoping you guys go and purchase Again, show up different to the workplace, employee training guide to a successful career that you can you can go to the description of this live and click the link, and it'll take you to Amazon for you to go and cop it. Get the get the digital download because it's an ebook, and like just start on it now. Like it's a simple read. Um, it's a simple read. It's like really practical things that you can apply, different tips and strategies, insights that I'm sharing with you, like to where it's like it'll create a shift in your mindset, your perspective and attitude. Oh, and I forgot about that. That was the first thing that I was supposed to talk about in the book. How to change your mindset, perspective, and your attitude in the workplace. Well, first personally, and then it would show up different in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much in there in the book that it will really benefit you. Like I said, take what you need, leave what you don't. But it's a plethora of information in there that will really create a shift and potential change in your life moving forward. All right. So if you're good on that, cool. At least still going to check it out. Share it with. Share this on your Facebook page, or share it. Send it out to your friends, family members. Tell somebody about it, and please, once you go and check it out, man, reach back out to me. You can go to any of my videos on YouTube, and let me know how helpful it was to you. Give me some insight. You notice I ain't say why you don't like it and how bad it was, or like I know, like, cause I know you're gonna get something from it. Um, you're gonna get much from it. So, so yeah, just start there and let me know how it go with you all. But I'm about to hop off. I'm gonna take me a little nap real quick, and I hope to speak to y'all soon. Again, go in, purchase my new book, employee training. I'm sorry, show up different to the workplace, employee training guide to a successful career. All right. And as always, I love you all greatly. And until we meet again, much love. Peace. He